Avenatti is really the modern Democratic Party, though. That's what you have to remember. The will to power, utter ruthlessness. Do whatever you have to do, destroy the other side. There's no honor, there's no decency, there's no fair play, there's no obeying of any rules. So in a sense, Avenatti is really the distillation of the modern left. Useful when he's useful, and they don't care what happens after the fact. You know, a pit bull for their side, and nothing else matters. Well, the good news is not only did he probably, and I remember hearing from people that were involved in the defense of Kavanaugh in D.C., talking to them that week when the votes were going to be cast by the Senate, Avenatti with Swetnick may in fact have saved Kavanaugh's nomination, because if you think Julie Swetnick is telling the truth, you're a moron. You're just not. You're not. It is not possible to be an intelligent human being and know about what Julie Swetnick's allegations were and see her interviews and think she was telling the truth. You're just not. You're not the dumbest person ever, but you're not smart. Not possible. But he therefore might have, I think, saved Kavanaugh's nomination, because then it was clear it was a hit. It was a hit. Don't ever they always want to talk about Blasey Ford because, she cried and she seemed a little bit more like, sort of a little bit of a, believable in the emotional. I mean, she's also full of it. Don't even get me started. But here's the problem for Avenatti. This is why I'm bringing this up right now. Avenatti was at a disciplinary hearing in California where they're doing what is effectively the pre-disbarment proceeding of involuntary inactive status as a lawyer. So this is the hearing where they're like, you're not really a lawyer anymore while this is going on, because, oh, by the way, we're going to disbar you in the state of California. He's about to get disbarred. But he couldn't even finish that, my friends, without federal officers showing up to arrest him at that civil hearing about his law license. Left-wing hero, Anderson Cooper, Jake Tapper, Rachel Maddow's favorite lawyer for months, Michael Avenatti. They're the best. He's going to run for president. He's an amazing fellow. Here's from the charges, the unsealed charges against him, the United States of America versus Michael John Avenatti. And if you just look at the recitation of why they've picked this guy up, I'll just give this to you. This is from the kind of table of contents of the charges, because they got a big case they're bringing against him. There is probable cause to believe the defendant has committed federal crimes while on pretrial release. Mail-in wire fraud, that's one of them. Structuring, that's another one. There is probable cause to believe defendant committed state crimes while on pretrial release. Defendant's violation of California law. Defendant's violation of Washington state law. There are no conditions or combination of conditions that will ensure the safety of the community. Defendant is a danger to the community. This is in the federal filing that just came out while they arrested him. Defendant is unlikely to comply with the conditions of his release, and the issuance, therefore, of an arrest warrant for the defendant is appropriate. Whew. Avenatti. My. This fellow is going to has found himself on the wrong side of the law for sure. But these are things that are very hard to, when you're cheating on taxes, when you're defrauding clients, when you are lying to investigators, all charges that the federal government has laid against him. When there's a case against you in New York, when there's a case against you in California, these are things that either did or did not happen. They either have you on this stuff or they don't. And they tend not to bring these kinds of charges unless they've got you. So CNN hero, MSNBC hero, resistance icon, Michael Avenatti is on the precipice of being disbarred and spending quite a bit of time in federal prison. Gee, they have some heroes on the left, don't they?